seated Sukhasana, happy easy pose with ankles crossed, and bring your hands to your lap. And start by bringing your shoulders up to your ears, back and down away from your ears. Do that a few times. Just make that simple circle of the shoulders. And then let the shoulders come down away from your ears. Bring your hands down to the floor and take an inhale to bring your arms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bring your hands together to your heart. And repeat that 2 more times. The arms come out wide. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. With the shoulders rolled back, and feel a lift through the heart, sternum. And feel your sitting bones rooted firmly into the earth. Balance out the weight there. You might close your eyes or have a soft gaze down at the tip of the nose or to the floor. And allow your face to relax. Keep reaching the top of your head up towards the ceiling. Feel tall, steady. And at the same time, allow your body to relax. So feel a sense of ease. Begin to notice your breath. The rise and fall of the chest, the belly. You can hear yourself breathing. And to slow the breathing down, deepen the breath to a 3-part Dirga breath. As you inhale, let the belly expand, ribs and chest expand. And as you exhale, feel that emptying out. So you allow yourself to settle a little deeper into the earth. And the inhale, the lift, the lengthening, and the space that you create within. You may take a moment to set an intention for your practice. And then as you feel ready, begin to slowly lift your arms up towards the ceiling. And then let the arms come around slowly behind to either tense your fingertips to the floor behind or interlace your fingers. And then just open through the chest and shoulders. Continue to breathe mindfully. So feeling the expansion at the lungs and chest. Take another deep breath in. And then as you exhale, take your arms across your chest. You can also wrap the forearms as well into eagle arms. So decide which feels best for you and begin to circle slowly. Start to move the torso. Go the other direction. And then sit up tall. Deep inhale. Deep exhale to unwrap the arms and bring them back around behind. Either tent the fingertips to the floor, interlace the fingers again with the opposite thumb on top. And give that nice stretch through the chest and shoulders. Deep breath in. And exhale, cross the arms across the chest. Now if this feels familiar, mix it the opposite arm on top. And start to circle again once more. Pay close attention to your body and move in ways that feel healing for you. Circle the other direction. Good. Sit back up nice and tall. Unwrap the arms. Take the arms up towards the ceiling as you breathe in. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, palms turn out away. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale, round the back, bring your palms forward. Inhale, stretch arms up. Exhale, round the back, palms forward. One more, inhale, arms up. And exhale, palms forward. Bring the hands to the lap, stack up tall. Right hand to the floor, left arm swings up and over to the side. And then switch, lower the left hand to the mat, bring the right arm up and over. And then take both arms up towards the ceiling, inhale, and exhale, twist right. So we're just opening the spine here, so do a gentle twist. Deep breath. Face forward and inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, twist left. And then inhale, bring your arms up, face forward. Exhale, lowering your hands to your lap. Opening through the neck by a simple circle of your head around gently. And then go the other way slowly. And then when you bring your head around, chin down towards your chest, just pause there a moment. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Begin to make a little figure 8 motion. And then begin to make your figure 8 a little wider as you start to lift the head up a bit. And then add in any additional stretch for your neck, side to side, or nodding the head, ear towards shoulder. Use the breath to release any tension that you might feel in the neck. Good. Eventually bring the head back, centered on the shoulders, and then a gentle loose shake out of your shoulders, up and down, bouncing them. And then make some noise with your breath. One more deep breath in. Exhale, side out as you shake your shoulders. And let the shoulders drop away from the ears and bring your hands to the floor. Come into table pose. Straighten out the left leg behind. Ball of the foot to the floor and stretch through the leg. And bring that left knee back under the hip and straighten out the right leg behind. And bring that right knee back under the hip, hands under the shoulders, fingers spread wide, and come into cow pose, looking up towards the ceiling as you inhale. On the exhale, round the spine, releasing head between the arms. Inhale, look up, cow pose. Exhale to cat pose. 3 more. Maybe you slow down the movement in the breath. Maybe you linger and pause in the pose. one more, cat and cow. Leaning back into table, and take the right foot a little out to the side. Bring the right hand under the shoulder as you straighten your left leg back, and take your left arm up towards the ceiling into a modified side plank, stretching along the side. That arm reaches towards the ceiling or maybe over that left ear. Take that left arm up towards the ceiling and then open it a little more to the left as you open your heart. Deep breath in. And exhale, let that left hand lower to the mat, back into table, readjusting your hands, letting that left foot come out to the side as you straighten right leg. Left hand aligns with that left knee and right foot. And lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe a stretch over the ear. Right arm floats up towards the ceiling and then open the chest a little bit more. Take a breath in. The exhale to lower back to table, hands under the shoulders. To inhale to cow pose. And to exhale to sink the hips back into child's with the arms stretching forward. Slowly make your way up to table and lower your hips towards the floor. Shoulders stack over the wrists, shoulders roll back. Come back through table, sinking the hips into child's pose. Exhale and empty out the breath. On your inhale, come up. Lower the hips, reach your heart forward, modified upward dog. On the exhale, sink the hips back to child's pose. And repeat this 3 more times. Eventually meeting back to child's pose with the arms along the sides, and turn your head to the right, so the left temple and ear to the floor. Notice what you feel in your body. There might be some spots of tension in the neck or shoulder, through the spine. Turn the head to the right, left temple to the mat. And then bring your forehead to the mat. Take your arms and stretch them forward towards the top of your mat. From here, press up to table, into cow pose, looking up on an inhale. Curl your toes and exhale, press into downward facing dog and begin to slowly walk it out. As you're pedaling and bending one knee then the other, start to walk your feet a little wider apart. And then sink the hips towards the left. Swing the hips over to the right. Again, once more, swing your hips over to the left. And swing your hips over to the right. Bring the hips centered, bring the feet back. Hip distance, take a deep bend of your knees and reach the hips up a little bit higher towards the ceiling. Begin to slowly straighten the legs, heels reach back, take an inhale. And exhale, bring your knees to the floor, table into child's pose. Let the hips slide back with the arms along the sides of your body, forehead to the floor, and rock gently side to side. Hold here, or roll yourself up, sit on the knees, or sit on your heels. Take that left arm up towards the ceiling and stretch over to the right. Switch, lower the left arm so that hand comes to the floor, to the thigh if you're on your knees. And stretch that right arm up and over. Lower the arms to your sides, and then bring your hands to your lower back or to the floor behind the feet. Lift into a back bend, chest lifts, head drops back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, make your way to table, to downward dog, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Lifting your right leg up high, leg stays straight and lifted. If you need a modification here, bring your knees to the mat and bring the right leg up hip height. Deep inhale. And exhale, lower that right foot to the mat or the knee and lift the left leg up. Inhale. Exhale to lower that foot back down, meet in downward dog. So from table, lifting hips up nice and high. Take a deep bend of your knees. Inhale, and as you exhale, start to walk your way up to the top of your mat and fold into a forward bend. Let your knees bend as much as you need to, and check in with how your body feels here. Let the shoulders release, the head and neck release, arms release. Bring your hands in front of your feet. Lift yourself up halfway, extended forward bend, hands to your thighs or shins. Inhale. Exhale, fold towards the legs, and then press through the feet and make your way all the way up to mountain pose. Hands come together to your heart and stand nice and tall. Shoulders rolled back. Take your arms up towards the ceiling. Take a deep bend of your knees, reaching your hips back as if you're sitting into a chair. Start to straighten the legs, lengthening and come into a back bend, arms wide. Breathe fully, and on your exhale, let your chest down towards your legs. Inhale up halfway. And to exhale, bring your hands to frame your foot, step your right foot back, bend that left knee and come up to warrior one. Left knee's bent over the ankle, and hips are facing forward and the arms float up towards the ceiling. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Take it all in. That's going on in your body, physically, energetically. From warrior one, can you bring your back heel off the floor so the heel stacks over the ball of the foot and into more of a balancing crescent warrior? We'll take the arms slowly around behind to interlace the fingers and take an inhale. And actually, as you exhale, come into humble warrior. Lower the chest down towards the thigh. And start to make our way up, releasing the hands, bringing the arms up towards the ceiling with an inhale to lift, and exhale into lunge. So bring your hands to frame your left foot, lengthen tail to crown, and take a twist to the left, bringing that left arm up towards the ceiling. You can also bring that left hand to your hip if you need to, if you're feeling any strain in the shoulder. Deep inhale. The exhale, release that left hand down to frame your left foot, and maybe you add a little straightening of your left leg as you fold into pyramid pose, forehead towards the shin. Start to bend that left knee so it stacks back over the ankle. Bring your hands to the mat And step either back to downward dog or table. You can bring your knees to the floor first to transition. And then from downward dog, hips up high towards the ceiling, and float into plank as you breathe in. And exhale back into downward dog. Repeat that 2 more times. Inhale to plank. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to downward dog. Bend the knees, take an inhale, look up towards the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet up or take a jump to the top of the mat. Hanging in a forward fold. Extended forward bend. Inhale as you lift halfway up. Exhale, forward bend. Roll yourself up. Take an inhale to bring the arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, hands together to your heart into Mountain Tadasana. Standing tall, standing at ease. Notice your breath. Take your arms up towards the ceiling, inhaling, and then as you exhale, bend your knees to Chair-Katasana pose. On your next inhalation, start to straighten your legs, lift the heart, open the arms wide, and exhale, slowly dive forward into Uttanasana, forward fold. Lift up halfway on your inhale. And the exhale to release, hands to the floor, stepping left foot back, right knee bends, and come up to Warrior One. You can take as wide a stance as you need to allow the hips to face forward, like as if they're headlights, and then the arms float up. Scan throughout your body as we hold and breathe here. What do you notice? The legs, the knees, what's happening? Are you gripping through the toes? Do you feel steady? Where can you relax and soften? You can hold here or let that back heel, left heel lift up off the floor, stacked over the ball of the foot. Balancing and find a spot to focus your gaze. Inhale as you exhale, extend the arms behind. Interlacing your fingers with the opposite thumb on top. Take an inhale as you lift the heart. And as you exhale, come into humble warrior fold over the thigh. Let the arms release towards the floor, and on your inhale, sweep them up. Come back centered on the hips. Inhale here, and as you exhale, come into lunge. Framing your hands to that right foot, bringing that right hand up towards the ceiling, adding in a twist. Inhale. Exhale, release that hand to frame your right foot, optionally straighten the left leg. As you inhale, lengthen, feel the space to the spine, and then the exhale is folding the forehead towards the shin. A slow bend of that right knee to step back to table or downward dog. And then from there to plank. So getting ready for chaturanga, you can lower the knees to the mat to take a modified version. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, bring the chest forward and down towards the mat. Inhale to cobra or upward dog. Take another breath here as you open through the heart. And as you exhale, bring yourself back to downward dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Hang in a forward fold.
Interlace the fingers behind the head, tucking chin towards chest, and press through your feet and begin to roll yourself up. And then as you come all the way up, lift your heart towards the ceiling and open the elbows. Ease to the face with your eyes closed. Come back up out of this back bend so you're stacked and standing tall. Hands stay behind the head. And from there, twist left. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, come back through center. Inhale to the right. One more breath. Exhale back to center. Release your arms back down to your sides. Step your feet a little wider apart. Loose arms and just let this arm swing as you twist through the hips, through the spine. And then bring your hands to your hips, keeping your feet wide apart. Can you make a circle of your hips? And circle the other direction. Rise back up and let your feet walk in and bring your hands together to your heart and lift the arms, lift your heart, inhale, exhale, dive forward. Walk your hands away from your feet back into downward dog. Feet hip distance, hips reach up high towards the ceiling and take 3 deep inhales and exhales. Lift your right leg up high, and we'll swing the right foot forward between the hands. You can also lower the knees to the mat and transition to lunge that way. So that right foot comes through. Bring that left thigh up high towards the ceiling. So in lunge, add a twist to the right. Right arm floats up towards the ceiling as you inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand, plant your left heel, and swing the arms up to warrior two. Relax the shoulders. You want to have your chest and hips facing towards the left. Right arm facing forward, that's it. Yeah. Left hand lowers to the back thigh. Take your right arm slowly up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. And exhale to side angle form to the thigh. And left arm swings over the ear. Take another inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to frame your foot, your right foot. From here, we'll step back either to downward dog or table. Bring the knees to the mat. And transition to plank on your inhale. Might be on the knees as a modified version. And as you exhale, lower the chest to the floor. Lift to cobra or upward dog. And then press back to downward dog. Left leg floats up high. And then swing the left foot through between the hands, or from the knees, from table, bring that left foot forward. Back thigh lifts high. Hold lunge or add a twist. Bring that left arm up towards the ceiling. Lower the left hand to the mat, plant the right heel to the floor, swing the arms up to warrior two. From warrior two, reverse warrior two. Right hand to the back thigh, slowly bring that left arm up. Deep inhale, and exhale to side angle. Left arm form to the thigh and right arm over the ear. Hold and breathe. Good, breath in. And exhale, lower the hands to frame your foot. Step back to table or downward dog. Hold there or come into plank, inhale. And exhale, lower yourself down through chaturanga. Inhaling to cobra or upward dog. And exhale back to downward dog. And walk your hands back towards your feet. And roll yourself up, lifting the arms up towards the ceiling as you breathe in. And exhale, hands to heart center, allowing the shoulders to relax down away from your ears. Balance the weight on your feet, legs, and stand tall and at ease. Catch your breath. Bring your arms to your sides. Take your right arm forward and back. Make a big circle to that right shoulder. One more. Feel the shoulder. Let that right arm rest to the side and then compare, notice. Compare without judging. Just be aware of left and right shoulder. Sensation that right arm and hand, left arm and hand. Stand nice and tall. And then swing that left arm forward, up and back. And one more. Allowing that left arm to rest by the side. And again, notice. Now bring both arms forward. And inhale as you lift the arms up. And exhale, bring your arms slowly back behind. So maybe you slow down this movement to really move with the breath. It's as if the inhale is lifting the arms and the exhale releasing them behind. Good, one more. Full inhale, bring your arms up, and exhale, reach the arms around behind. Grab hold of the wrists, elbows, or interlace your fingers. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, hinge at your hips. Come down over the legs, reaching your arms up towards the ceiling and head down towards the floor. And then allow the arms to hang back down towards the mat. And bring your hands to the floor and step one foot back, then the other, into downward dog. And then one last chaturanga flow, optionally here, to come into your plank, to lower the chest to the floor, to lift into cobra or upward dog. And then to press back to downward dog, exhaling fully. Take two more deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose and exhale side out through your mouth. One more inhale and exhale. Bringing your knees to the floor, and then we'll sit down onto the mat. Bringing the soles of the feet together, hold on to the tops of your feet and allow the knees to open out. Make sure you take some breaks to drink water if you need to. I know it's really hot today for those who are in the live class. Give a little gentle bounce of the knees. You're flapping your wings and getting ready to take off. And you close eyes. Feel that gentle movement through the hips. Deep inhale. Release the bouncing as you exhale, hinge forward. Find your edge. And then bring yourself slowly back up. And we're going to straighten the left leg out in front. Keep that right foot tucked to the inner thigh. And keep the left knee and toes pointing towards the ceiling. Inhale as you lengthen. And then exhale, come forward over the left leg. Can you relax into the stretch? Breathe into the stretch. Breathe into your body. And come back up. Slowly and switch. Bring your right leg out in front. Bend that left knee and tuck the left foot to the inner right thigh. Sit up tall. Breathe fully. And as you exhale, hinge forward. Good. Bring yourself slowly back up. Come back into bound angle. So bringing the soles of the feet together, heels drawing towards the body. Sit nice and tall, and again, maybe gently flap your knees, gentle bounce. Connecting to your body, breath. Inhale, release the bouncing of the knees, and exhale, hinge forward. And allow yourself to come back up. Keeping that right knee bent. Now take that left leg out to the side, so not in front but over to the left a bit as that heel tucks in. And then we'll take the left hand over to the right thigh, right hand behind. Sit up tall and gently twist to the right. Moving into a side stretch. Bring that left hand around your belly as you lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. And then gently move over towards that left leg. Bring yourself back up. Lower your right arm. And then turn your torso. Turn the chest over that left leg and hinge forward. Load back up.
Switch your legs. Bend that left knee. Straighten the right leg out and then open it to the right. Sit tall, balance on the sitting bones, and then twist to the left. To a side stretch, left arm up towards the ceiling, right hand towards the belly. Stretch up and over to the right. And then make your way back up, lowering your left arm, sitting tall and turning over the right leg, and then fold down, stretching. Do you notice a difference between the sides? And make your way back up and bring the knees bent, feet flat to the mat, and bring yourself onto your back. Rolling right down, hugging the knees into the chest, and start to circle the knees. And then let your knees part and circle them back together. And bring your feet down to the floor, knees bent, arms open out to the sides, and rock your knees back and forth. Bring the soles of your feet together, reclining bound angle, let the knees open apart. Bring the hands behind the head, rest the head to the palms. Relax the elbows to the floor. Take that 3-part breath, Dirga breath. Let the belly expand, ribs and chest expand on your inhale. And as you exhale, allow the chest, ribs, belly to relax. Let the head come back down to the floor and bring your arms down by your sides to slowly let the knees come back together. And take your left ankle to the top of the right thigh. Flex your left foot and then rock gently side to side. Hold here, or bring the right knee up and towards the chest, hands clasped behind the right thigh. Deep breath in, deep breath out to release that right foot to the mat, left foot to the floor. Switch, take your right ankle to the left thigh. Rock gently back and forth.
lift, and you might come in towards the chest. Be more here, circling, connecting to your body. And take a breath in. And exhale, release the feet down to the floor. Arms by your sides, heels in towards the hips. Feet press, and then lift the hips up off the floor to bridge pose. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, lower the hips back down to the floor. We'll repeat that 5 times. So on your inhale, come into bridge, lift the hips up off the mat. And on the exhale, lower the hips slowly back down. And one more. Inhale, bring your hips up. And take a slow, long exhale to lower your hips. And then sit on your hands, sit on your hands with your palms face down to the floor. And bring one knee into the chest and then the other. And begin to pedal the legs. And then take the legs up towards the ceiling. Release your arms and circle slowly to the wrists, the ankles. Take a breath in and exhale the knees to chest, feet to the floor. Let your knees rock back and forth a few more times. Let the head turn opposite as the knees. And then straighten one leg, then the other, allowing the feet to splay out, and bring your arms by your sides, palms faced up towards the ceiling. Settling yourself into Shavasana to rest. Breathe fully. Soften the face, the brow. Can you feel the skin almost as if it's draping over the face like a blanket, a soft blanket? And allow your head to release into the floor. Relax your throat and neck. You might swallow a few times. Unclench the jaw and allow the tongue to relax away from the roof of your mouth. Bring your awareness to the nostrils, and as you inhale, feel the cool air coming in at the nostrils.
And as you exhale, see if you can notice the difference in the temperature. The air is a little warmer as it leaves your body. And bring your awareness to your shoulders, allowing the shoulders to relax, shoulder blades to settle into the mat and into the earth. Scan down the arms. Maybe you can notice a little tingling sensation. And into the hands and fingers and fingertips, allow them to relax. And then bring your awareness to your chest, to the lungs, to the heart center. And take deep breaths to the chest, to the heart center. Bring your awareness to the rib cage, into the ribs, and just below your ribs. And when you inhale, can you feel movement there? An expansion, an opening. And bring your awareness to the belly. Does your belly feel tight? Are you holding there? Can you allow it to soften and relax? Bring your awareness to the back, noticing the places that are touching the floor and the places that are lifted off the mat. Into the sacrum, the tail, the hips. Bring your awareness to the thighs, allowing the thighs to relax and the knees to soften. Shins and calves. And relax your feet, the ankles, the toes, even the spaces between your toes. Rescan your body to notice if there are any places that still feel tight, that you're still holding on to, those subtle parts, the parts that you might not be aware of. So the muscles soften, the bones become heavy. The body at ease, so the breath can move freely. Let your thoughts drift like clouds floating by in the sky. Be the observer of your thoughts, your emotions, of your physical body. Keep letting go. deep breath in through the nose. A deep breath out through the mouth. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. You're welcome to stay resting here longer in Shavasana, or stretch your body, arms reach overhead and legs stretch. And then let the arms come down to your sides and bring one knee in towards the chest at a time, so that both knees eventually hug in. Wrap your arms around your legs and circle slowly around. Roll over to your left side and gently press yourself up to seated. From seated, bring your right hand to the floor, left arm up and stretch over to the right. And bring your left hand to the floor, stretch to the left. And bring both arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, twist right. Inhale up, face forward, and exhale, twist left. Inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, lower the arms down, hands come together to your heart. You might close your eyes, chin lowers towards the chest, and take deep breaths in and out. Maybe reconnect to the intention you set at the start of your practice. I'd like to close class with a loving kindness metta, keeping palms together at the heart, sitting nice and tall, heart open. May all beings be safe and protected. May all beings be free of suffering. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be peaceful and at ease. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. Bowing slightly forward, deep breath in, deep breath out. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing. I'm going to pop over to unmute and